Tadpole will shut that one down and get it past Speed. Casio with an opportunity. Mystic backwards and net is Speed off the wall. Will get it away, but Roniki's right there and puts it in. Speed needed to clear it further, couldn't get it. Triple Trouble scores.
And it all started, Cookser needed to get that 50-50 moments before this play, and he wasn't able to do it. Mystic also jumped for that ball, and the extended pressure.
It's Tadpole. The top of one, Mystic in at midfield to put it back into the corner. Now taking a shot himself, upper 90. Casio can't quite get there, and the Bricks score their first goal.
And I mean, if you're Casio in net, you're thinking Mystic might opt for the pass here into the middle, and it just completely caught Casio by surprise.
With 1:18 to go, the Bricks have the lead.
Wide open.
Nobody home on defense, though, and that will tie the series once across the HUD.
You know, and Triple Trouble, they just had good speed there. Tadpole beating out Mystic, and Mystic was the last hope. And
challenge goes into the corner, and here comes a follow-up. The pass out to Mystic, puts it back in towards the box. Upper 90 off the crossbar post and out. The follow-up is also off the crossbar, and a third one. Oh, the woodwork, but finally rolls in.
All right, let's count the crossbars here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is that and post and 4?
Hey, 4 crossbars. The miss in the corner. They had to keep the pressure on. Ronicky has space to work with, though, and Casio now dumping it into the box. Are you kidding me? He gets a bit of help from the Bricks here, but an insane situation to put that defender in.
And just a quick turn from Ronicky. Casio staying on the wall here. How does this...
That's insane.
I don't understand.
Onto the wall. Will be Mystic away. Mystic and Speed. Oh, fake on Casio. The shot on target, and it's in. Mystic ties the series. What a game.
And this was a whiff right here. Casio did a good job of stealing the boost, but then you see the little delay. Perhaps Casio was thinking he was going to go up and challenge on the 50-50.
Tadpole sending it laterally. Speed up. Beats Ronicky. Back into the blue corner again. Cookser with a follow-up shot. This one just a bit wide. Speed finds the angle. An aggressive, difficult shot to make, but the Bricks are on the board.
And this was an extended period of time where Cooks was upfield. That shot, you know, it was so close to going in, and then the post-bound Speed.
Can't find the goal and didn't find Mystic either. Mystic having to adjust for ball control here. But contact from Triple Trouble has just been soft these past few minutes. Cookser gets it into the box by himself off the lip of a defender and in. 2 goals now for the Bricks.
And again, Cook's up here, but I mean, look at this hustle. Casio driving backwards on the wall. That is not necessarily going to be a formula for success. And then you see Ronicky.
Casio will find Ronicky on the far side of the field with space to work with, and he just punts it all the way into the orange. Cookser says, thanks for the free read. I'm up already. The Tadpole will finally win a challenge and a great pass. Oh my goodness, the give and go. Tadpole to Ronicky and back to Tadpole.
Yeah, I mean, look at this pass from Ronicky. Just so lovely. You see him actually flip canceling, getting more momentum towards the ball.
Nobody from the Bricks was pressuring in tight. Right now, with 35 seconds left, here comes Cookser. The defense just kind of popped it up, and he was just lurking and waiting.
And it's, again, just the defense out of the corner has not been pretty from Triple Trouble. That time, it looked like the ball kicked off Tadpole a little bit, going straight up for Cookser.
The woodwork unforgiving here in the beginning of Game 4.
Even though they didn't convert on a goal, that was excellent pressure. All started, and look at that. Ronicky just top shelving this one.
Finally finds a way past the post as Mystic gets it out past his own teammate, and Ronicky has a slim margin to shoot.
A shot from Ronicky that was too tough to stop. And even before that, Triple Trouble threatening that one off the crossbar, and then Ronicky yet again.
He's shooting these upper 90s. This one a little bit bouncing out, but Mystic helps it into the goal.
Pretty much the same. You know, he shot in the same area. It ended up going in a different spot.
Casio getting a bump at Tadpole, trying to push it through the goalie. Doesn't find anything now. Cookser looking for the response down the field towards the back corner and puts it in. Another 1-goal game as the Bricks find a response.
And then Cookser just a hit off the sidewall and then setting himself up. That was the perfect shot. Ronicky, he was racing back.
The Speed manages to half rotate back into here. Tadpole now in front, and here comes Casio to put it back in. Another 2-goal lead. Triple Trouble's pressure was immense this entire kickoff.
Yeah, they're figuring it out here. You can see Tadpole coming in, getting the block on Mystic, and the ball just bounces right out into the middle for Casio, the Bricks.
Casio with a miss, Ronicky as well, and Cookser has a breakaway, should be able to tuck this one in, and does. Mistakes on the forward rotation from the Triple Trouble give the Bricks a goal.
what happened with Cassio? You've got to wonder if Cassio thought someone was behind him and was going to take the shot. He just let the ball bounce right by him.
Into the middle, speed, up to Cookser, looking to pass it back. Mystic tries to come in, but the pass is too far, the player's too far, and Ronicky will get the nail in the coffin, the double tap at 3 seconds. We're going to game 5.
And the hat trick from Ronicky here, the perfect touch from him, following it up. That is a textbook double tap to secure the game.
Back down, both teams with opportunities, both go away. This Cookser setting this one up for himself. Oh, beautiful tap. I didn't think he'd hit it, but he proves me wrong.
And this was coming off this Cassio miss. Cooks going for a double tap. Cassio was in net, and then Cooks beating him. Had he put that anywhere else?
I've been in these game 5 sort of situations many more times than the boys on Triple Trouble, but the shot, oh no, Ronicky, it goes off all the edges. Cassio will finish it off. What a crazy bounce. It goes off the ground, off the post, off the crossbar, and then hangs in the air here for Cassio.
Now, that was a nutty shot, but Cassio in the right spot.
And here comes Ronicky over to the side. Looked to extend it, but Mystic got there first. Now pass 2, it's all up to Tadpole in the back.
Oh!
Not there. Mystic shot. He beats 2 players, shoots it in himself, and gives the lead back for the Bricks.
And Tadpole was on 100 boost right here. Let's see what happened. You see he just cheated up way too far, didn't get the greatest takeoff.
Burn all the time off the clock and gives the Bricks the victory here in week 1. It's 30 seconds out to Tadpole.
Oh,
the extension
3 on 1.
Off the backboard. Here comes the shot from Cassio, and it's in. Mystic couldn't find it. It's a tie game.
And Mystic, he has been on the back line a lot. And this time he only had 30 or 42 boosts to deal with. It was a 3v1 situation, and Cassio just takes the shot. We've seen multiple solid opportunities for Triple Trouble so far in this overtime. Even that one, that should have been the end.
Cassio to redeem himself, the shot on target, and wins it. Triple Trouble. They had multiple chances, and they finally convert on one. The Bricks make them sweat, but Triple Trouble take their first win in the RLCS.
And Cassio, it's been an up and down series for him.
The next 2 weren't pretty. DreamHack especially. It wasn't bad at WSOE, but it could have been better like this. Good morning, Linus. What just happened? I guess good night, because it's evening.
You know, like this is the sort of stuff we knew a lot for like 2 seasons ago, and then we were like, what happened to it? And he's like, excuse me, I'm back, here I am.
And I did talk about it a little bit during the pre-show. You can understand why they might have made the move, and iGniite looks to return fire, and just 22 seconds later, we're all tied up.
No, a similar sort of goal, not quite as tight from the corner, but still 120 kilometers per hour, absolutely flying
from TSM in the middle.
iGniite tapping this one down and in. Remco could possibly finish it off. Tries to sneak it under the crossbar, and it still ends up in the goal. TSM will take the lead after halftime.
About to say, it really should have found its way into the back of the net right here from Remco, but just a little bit too much on it. Second effort gets it through, and I believe some help from the defense.
Metanaris sends another one towards the backboard, and Tigray gets it away.
And that's currently the biggest problem, as this is pounded off the back wall. Metanaris from the top of the box coming out of the midfield line, just over the top of the last defender. And it's what I was just about to talk about. mousesports, they're able to find a couple of good clears. Here they don't get particularly the best 2 in a row, and TSM capitalized. Thought it was pretty good, because I was just talking about how they need to be able to hang on to the ball, and while they didn't score, as Remco will put in another one here with 7 seconds left, while mousesports weren't able to score on that last drive, they were able to at least get a couple of different opportunities and a couple solid looks at the net. They hang on to their own corner boost so they can continue to make these challenges against TSM.
Dropping it back down, Remco looking for the shot, and it finally goes in. TSM with some fantastic passing plays and finally some accuracy to match it.
And Metanoris was the guy to get this all done. 1, it's a great win in the midfield. 2, a solid pass to the top of the box, and give him the hat trick of performance.
2:14 left for mousesports. Find a way back into here. Alex off the kickoff. They only needed about 3 seconds. So they won this one, and Alex boomed it. The backup coming off the boost from Metanaris.
Yeah.
A little bit too far up.
Yeah, Remco thought that ball was going to kick the opposite way.
Gets that one away just enough to the corner.
And again, some more double commits from Mouse, allowing free space for TSM to work with. Pass to iGniite, and they've got everyone beating the net. The lead back to TSM.
iGniite picking this one up off the pass from Remco. A nice high fly and play here, and Alex, you saw him flipping into net. Was too loose, too late. iGniite now onto the backboard. Alex gets it away, a lot follows it, but Metanaris wins, now dropping it back to iGniite. Can he find the shot? What an angle! iGniite puts it in, and that's TSM with the lead.
It's just Alex, again, that distance for the passing just a little bit too far. It's too close to the defense on the midfield for TSM.
Alex still just dumps it back again. Tight rotations from TSM on defense. The shot from Malata is high. And here comes Alex with an opportunity. Puts it high above Metzonaris. Excellent shot placement to tie the game.
And this is Metzonaris. He just gets caught flat-footed in the net. He thinks about going for that challenge, but iGnite cuts him off. And that's that split-second decision-making on defense that can really break down a team.
Two players commit. Tigre, it's all up to him as he gets it into the corner. Metzonaris was causing some chaos on the shot, but here, now back to Tigre with the play. Like making use of his player in the box. What a play from Mouse Sports.
Out of nowhere, too. It's just a loose ball. iGnite gives it up. Remco was definitely not in a good spot to go and challenge that ball.
iGnite passed one onto the wall. Metzonaris lurking behind and now looking for the shot on the back post.
Oh.
This is why, but can Remco tuck it in?
Okay.
He can. TSM, the three-man play, will give them the lead.
And they had that last man. They had Alex beat in the net. There was nothing he could do from that back post shot from Metzonaris. Just a little off the mark. Good patience from Remco to make sure he can get the cleanup.
Scored first in all games except for one. The first one.
You are correct.
Puts another one in here, now up by 2, beating the defenders in the midfield. Everybody a little bit aggressive in that corner, just keeps this pace on the ball, and Tigre and Alex couldn't get a handle on it.
Yeah, Mouse Sports pathing back to net. They had 2 people going towards the same side and just kicked out to the corner from Remco. Another free ball for Alex, and what do Mouse do with this one?
Alex off the backboard, Remco versus Tigre in net, and he will beat this time. There's a goal for Mouse Sports.
And just a free ball for Alex, 1-6-1. And for once, didn't just immediately try and put that ball off the back wall.
Now Ferry, great pass to K-Dop, the shot. Not very hard, but still dangerous. Farrell with the miss, and K-Dop is gonna finish that one off.
Now this was a fantastic play with that first initial dribble, crossing it over to K-Dop, and then they kept rotating in. Fairy Peak managed to turn around, cross it again.
Chasset Scrub.
Just taking a little fight midfield.
You know what some would argue is rule number 1, and now the follow-up Scrub Killa getting the second goal for Vitality.
What a pop from Fairy Peak, flipping it up, and K-Dop getting the soft touch on the front of his car. Scrub Killer coming in from the wall. That was just every team member.
Hitting it high towards net. Now off to the side, K-Dop trying to bounce that off the corner, right to Fairy Peak. The French connection comes back yet again.
Just an absolute well-oiled machine. You see Scrub taking the boost, K-Dop coming in for the wall bounce, and Fairy Peak with insane speed to beat the defender there.
K-Dop off his own backboard. Chasset now going for it. And a huge hit from K-Dop. Nobody's back. And that is a full field goal for K-Dop.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's 1 minute left. Farah is trying to peek in a little bit more, try and take the aggro role, but K-Dop getting the perfect timing.
Not working out. Now Chasset down to Farah. Farah taking his time. Scrub coming in, and that flick, it's gonna find the back of the net. The drought is over for PSG.
And this is what I'm talking about. Look at him slowing down and going for a big flick, and the demo from Chasset. Now that's what we need to see. Great teamwork.
Not able to get there.
It's a great demo in the back. 2 demos for Chasset.
And then
open net.
Wide open. And you called it, Turtle. The net was clear thanks to Chasset doing work.
It's one thing to get 1 demo, but to keep going and be that persistent just to say, you know what, I'm about to wipe out.
And got the clear. Now Ferry, a hard center. Fruity, an immediate shot on net, catching Vitality out, and PSG go up by 2.
The presence of Fruity to know that clear could go right there and to instantly respond like that, great speed, great prediction, and great timing on that clear.
After that short pause, they recover and now take their turn against Vitality. Vitality avoids the shutout.
It's good morale.
But PSG still get the win.
Definitely a big difference here coming out from PSG in terms of physicality and pushing themselves into a different play style.
For it again, him and Tigre both going. And now a follow-up shot, that one crossbar down, immediate pressure from Mouse, and they get this first goal.
Just a fantastic shot here from Alex, coming in off the side, off the crossbar. The enemy team is sturdy and has solid rotations.
Yeah, if you have someone always ready. And now a miss from Casio, and a lot will get on the board. Mouse with a quick start.
Coming in with great speed. Alex, first of all, beating Casio in the net. I don't think he expected it to be such a fast pass.
Ball bouncing out into the middle. Tigre with the challenge. A lot just cherry picking. That's what he does. The third goal for Mouse. And they're just pedal to the metal.
And that's a great challenge from Tigre. Getting, I think he used his flip there, saving it in time for the challenge.
Challenge from him sends it up into the middle, but Roniki's there first. Tadpole hits it hard. That's bouncing down. Back to Roniki. And triple trouble, avoid the shutout. They get on the board with 41 seconds left on the clock.
This is just grade A passing plays. Clearing it across to Roniki, where he sends it above the goal.
Wasting so much time and gets the demo shot from Tigre. It's over to Alot, and Alot just pounds it in. A heads-up play from Tigre.
And we all started with that clear. We saw it last game with Fruity, trying to get that instant prediction clear, and he did just that.
Far post in a spot where Alot could just get to it and squeeze it in. And that's a fancy way to end it. They lose, but that looked good.
A little bit of a pre-jump. He stayed in the air and kept boosting.
Are you kidding me?
I mean,
it's a shame they lost, but wow. It looked like, it was tough to tell from the angle, but it looked like the net was wide open. But the follow-up, it doesn't matter. Alot gets the goal anyway. And more, you see even Alex trying to hit Tadpole there, but what an exciting series of events that was.
Thankfully able to redeem himself.
Hard to tell, but that was a very exciting moment. And now another chance for Alot. An upper 90 Mouse crushing triple trouble in this final minute of gameplay.
We talk about pop-off potential, and you see Alot with precision hitting it towards the end of his car on the right side.
This one off the sidewall. Casio is going to miss that hit altogether. Alot over to Alex, and Alex has an open shot towards net. Triple trouble falling apart late in game 2.
Bit of an unfortunate miss, but at this point in the game, you really have to just think for the next game.
This was a close game, pretty much the entirety of the game, just the final minute where they fell apart. Now Alot going for the double tap. Why not? Alot with another hat trick. Back to back.
I'm so happy right now. I told you, pop-off potential. This man has crazy mechanical skill, great decision making when the time comes. This is what they need to do in order to find some kind of opportunity, but nothing is going in the net.
And only one, and that one finally finding the back of the net. Tadpole with 37 seconds left, finding it, but that was a big block by Roniki to set up the shot.
Bit of an awkward backflip there.
But he's going to be in a position to follow up with a hit here. Now getting full boost, pass over to Alot, and Alot ties it up.
Just fantastic solo play from Alex, keeping it close to him, and also finding the perfect pinch pass off of the wall. That's very difficult to do.
Now Tigre in the corner, off the ceiling. Now hit from Alot. That net wide open. Casio punishing Alot for not getting Alot on this hit.
Bit of an awkward shot for Casio, but he actually rotated his car to use the bottom side.
Yeah, he had to. He was full boosting.
Am I throwing? What can I do? You don't want to let those thoughts creep into your brain. You don't want to start to give in to the idea that maybe Roniki's going to come in with a shot.
Yeah. And Roniki getting a goal here. You see Tigre trying to get it clear, but he didn't get the hit he was wanting. You could also hear the demo. Now keep your eyes on Mouse to see how they respond. Good self-pass. Popping it over two. Is it in? Yes, it is. Alex, an immediate response off kickoff.
And with plays like these, you want to get up as fast as possible. With a little pop like that from Alex, the next best thing you can do is to instantly shoot up with your car.
And they're out shooting them 7-3, now 7-4. And that one finding the back of the goal a lot, putting this one in.
It's crazy to see not only a great flick from Casio, but a lot coming in from the right side, managing to just realize, putting themselves in the right position and just being able to hold this lead that they need.
And that one off the post and in. Last second heroics from Casio.
A great turnaround from Tadpole. And Casio with, actually, off the post. That's great precision.
That seemed like Alex might have been able to get there in time to finish it off. He might do it here. Alex clutching it for Mouse, and Mouse take this series over Triple Trouble.
You just have to applaud the defensive structure to hold on so long. They have been patient this entire game.
Yukio under a lot of pressure there, maybe feeling that somebody from Savage was going to be rotating into the net, and he had to make it quick, and they will get punished back the other way. Yukio could end it, but it'll be Devo.
Look at this, the pressure from Alpha and Devo. It's straight onto his hood, but still such an easy shot to miss with how fast that ball was moving. Now Bluey in to get it past Turbo. Back behind two players from Dignitas, and Yukio's able to neutralize it.
Did they catch him?
And all the way back. Look at that, Turbo will steal it, but Dignitas is on the board.
They absolutely caught all of Barcelona too far forward. Devo pushing up field when Alpha already relatively close to where a challenge was going to be happening.
The side, and Bluey should have this one first. Devo also trailing, now airborne, looking for the shot. Doesn't make contact, but it does go just wide of the goal. Alpha puts it back into the box and ties the game. Great pressure from Barcelona.
And now they really tie up Dignitas on their own half. It's just a couple of misses off the back wall, and Yukio tried, but a nice tip, like you said, from Alpha. Really following each other to wherever this ball is going. And it is kind of putting them all in the same place as nobody goes up to challenge. Alpha gets the ball out into the middle of the field. It's Bluey and Devo both in the net here, and just nobody goes for this because nobody was in position.
Well,
their rotation into net was so sloppy.
And Violent Panda, the high loft. Onto the backboard, no contact, and that will be the goal. You don't get somebody on the backboard, it's going to be a pretty easy read from the next rebound shooter. And that's Dignitas with the lead.
And Alpha, Devo had a lot of faith in Alpha making it to that ball because it looked pretty close on his own half here, but this is the first time we've really got to see Barcelona try and stick something, and yes sir, down the middle behind the last man. They started off pretty strong. A couple of salvos from Dignitas, but look at that. One challenge won, and Violent Panda trying to defend the near post.
All playing off the ceiling, and
that is
Turbo
free.
tried. It's not going to happen. That goal should be in. It's a bit wider. Devo will still find it, though. Rotation's not there for Dignitas.
So this was really just a combination of a couple of poor touches from Dignitas coming out of their own half. Two of them in a row went straight up to the ceiling, and the last man responsible was Yukio. Oh,
Alpha,
fake.
a nice fake on Turbo now. Pushing this one back into the corner. He's got two players in front. Bluey will put it high. Can he find the double tap? Almost gets it. Here's the follow-up from Devo to finish it off. Barcelona's on the board first.
That's all opened up by that beautiful dribble from Alpha. Got that fake to get it past the midfield line, and then a quality challenge against the second defender coming in, and a nice follow-up again. How can Turbo Pulse and Violent Panda enable Yukio to be successful on offense?
Is that in? No. Okay, cool.
What?
They'll take it. They need anything to break the momentum at this moment. Turbo on the fluke pinch with Alpha.
Oh, it's just a bad challenge by Alpha.
He'll say calculated.
He could have just let it go. Alpha could have just been like a phenomenal job on defense as well. Is whenever they get the ball put at them, they always keep it so close, and finally, the bump they've been trying to get since game number 1 comes through, and Alpha will put the go-ahead goal in.
Bluey clears the way, and Alpha has an open net to shoot at.